Welcome to our introduction video on using an iPad. The iPad is a mainstream product used by many students to perform various different tasks in many different ways. They are very light in weight and certainly more mobile than many other devices, which is a huge factor for many students who can find carrying multiple devices very difficult, and they may need quick and instant access to a solution. Students with a vision impairment can use an iPad independently, as all iPads come with fully accessible inbuilt features as standard. A bonus to this is there is no need to purchase any additional software, with the exception of some apps you may wish to purchase after. So there is Zoom for low vision users and VoiceOver for those who require a screen reader. In some instances, students like to use both features combined. The high resolution is suitable for magnification, so for example, zooming in on a captured image. iPads come in different screen size, ranging from 7.9 inches to 12.9 inches in screen size. But remember, the bigger screen is not always the best solution for students with low vision who may have a narrow field of view. It's always best the student try out the different screen sizes using the magnification at their preferred settings. Memory also varies in the iPads. The price increases with memory capacity purchased. So you will need to consider what you will be using the iPad for. Documents and photos, for example, use less memory than videos and audio. Keep in mind also that system files can use about 5 gigs of memory. You may like to budget for accessories that may be very beneficial to students, like screen protectors and cases, Bluetooth keyboard and a Bluetooth mouse. So let's have a look at the home screen. For the purpose of this video, this circular mouse you see moving around the screen is replacing my finger. So here's a picture of the home screen of an iPad. By swiping left and right, we move from page to page, just like flicking pages in a book. However, if you're a student with low vision, you may need to make and look at some features that can help make the screen a little easier to see. Have a look, for example, at the background. It's a little cluttered. Do the apps sit clear and crisp on this? Well, backgrounds can sometimes be cluttered with little or no contrast between it and the apps sitting on it. The background, which is referred to as the wallpaper, can be changed. So right now it has a lot of different colours, a bit busy in the background, and we're going to change that. We do so by going into settings. So here's the settings icon, and I am going to, it's a grey icon with a cog, and I click on that. And I go in here on the left hand side, my list of options, and I choose wallpaper. On the right hand side of the screen, I'm given the options within wallpaper, and I'm going to choose a new wallpaper. There are lots of different types. It is a matter of preference, but I quite like this one down here, plain black. Let's choose that by pressing set it for my home screen, and it just takes a few seconds. So when we go back to the home page, we can see that it just looks a little bit clearer and easier to see. Many students find this easier to navigate around, but it is a matter of personal preference, so try them all out. Adjusting the screen brightness can also help to avoid glare and fatigue. Again, we change these settings in the settings icon, and we go back up to display and brightness. In here we have a slider. So by moving the slider left and right, we adjust the brightness. Now, this will not show through the recording of the screen. You can invert the colour of the screen. At the moment we see that the text is black sitting on white, but by choosing this option here, dark, we invert those colours to white and black. Again, it's a preference for students. I will, however, explore more options for changing colour in the next video for students using Zoom. Below here we have an option for text size. So I can go in here, again we have another slider. So if you watch the text to the left of the screen, as I slide up and down, the text size changes. Now, this does not work in all apps, so other options will be covered in the Zoom video. And I also want to show you how to bold text. So by switching between on and off, you can see a crisp contrast in the letters. Now, setting up an iPad may require some sighted assistance until the student has the right features enabled to help him or her use the device independently. Please refer to our next videos on introduction to these features, which will help you to customize your iPad for your individual needs. We are here to help, so please just call us on 1850 33 43 53. Thank you.